Hello, and welcome to the Biomass Magazine podcast. I am your host, Anna Simet. We are here live at the International Biomass Conference and Expo in Atlanta. I am here with David Boggs from KESCO. David, hi, and welcome to the podcast.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Our pleasure. I think let's start today by having you tell us a little bit about KESCO and what you guys do.
Okay, KESCO it started as a sales rep organization selling equipment to facilities, and over the years it's kind of grown into a full solution and systems integrator. We have in-house engineering, in-house project management, construction management. So we start from a concept or a problem that we need to solve. We can spec out equipment, supply equipment, do scope of works, run the projects, and install it as a full system for our customers to really help them out, make sure they're getting something that's going to work effectively for what they need.
Mm-hmm.
And that's anything in the bulk material handling world. Biomass is a big part of our customer base, and it's dust collection, material handling, both conveyors, bucket elevators, pneumatic conveying, explosion protection, milling and grinding, pelletizing, cooling, and really everything in between.
Yeah.
So we can provide a full line in the wood pellet industry.
Okay, so David, what would you say sets KESCO apart from others in the industry? What gives you guys an edge?
I think it's the way our owner has kind of positioned our company, both in the people we've hired and the partnerships we've developed with manufacturers that are reputable and provide good product, and for us, very good service. That's what we look for in a partnership, because that's what keeps customers coming back to us. And I think it's having the capability to have the engineering, have probably 70% of our team at KESCO is from an engineering background of sorts.
Oh, wow.
So to be able to problem solve all of that in-house and then supply the whole solution to a customer, so they're not having to piece part stuff together. They have one person to communicate and rely on to make sure their plant is running efficiently. And that gives us an edge a lot, especially in the climate of today's plant operators and the way plants are run nowadays. That we need someone to come in and help us, and that's where we really shine. That's where we get a lot of repeat business.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great answer. So in terms of what you guys are excited about, where do you see the most opportunity right now?
That's a good question. I think there's opportunity everywhere, and I think that goes back to plants. Not all of them have the operators that they used to have, that knew the plant in and out, that had been there for 30, 40 years. They recognize the problem, they know the solution. Some operators you talk to have been there a couple of years, they know something's wrong, or maybe they don't even know problems happening, and they're losing efficiencies they don't know about. Mm-hmm. And so there's opportunity in pretty much every plant. If we can evaluate it, get in there, there's something we can provide an ROI on to increase efficiencies, and with that, it leads into the digitization and AI and system interfacing. That really is a growing technology that we're learning a lot more about and getting into to help monitor plants in a much more sophisticated way and kind of take over that operator role. You switch to night shift, you have a night operator, and you're wondering why your efficiencies are down 15%. They don't know how to push the mills. They don't know exactly what they're doing. And to capture all of that data in feedback loops in a way where you can have set points and it'll essentially control itself. There's a lot of opportunity for that to put systems in place that pay for themselves time and time again once you get it right. So that's exciting to see where that comes in the next couple of years.
Awesome. Okay, so what does the future of KESCO look like?
It's good. It's great. So we have Jason Kessler, the president, who's been in the biomass industry since the 90s.
He's
so
the man.
He's very, very knowledgeable, a great great resource for our team. And we have a handful of other engineers that have been in different industries that know, the pneumatic conveying, the dust collection, all different types of of the pieces that we need to put together for our customers. And with that, we have a slew of young engineers. There's a lot of us that are, been in the workforce, 5, 10, maybe 15 years. They still have a long way to go, and having us grow, especially with these emerging markets, the torrefied wood, biochar, steam exploded, to see where that's going to go, and have a good group that's growing with it and learning with it. I think sky's the limit if we can keep on this path for sure.
Really good answer. Love it. Okay, so you've been to the show before. What would you say is your favorite thing about being here?
My favorite thing about the Biomass show is probably the favorite part is catching up with people that I'll talk to a lot of these vendors on the phone, bounce ideas off of them, stuff we're having trouble with, trying to see if they have a solution. It'll be emails and phone calls, and this is the one time of the year we can catch up on some stuff we worked on. It's good to see people face to face, right?
Yes.
And then the other part of that is seeing the new technology, seeing stuff I didn't know about. You find something and say, I had an application where that would have worked great, but I didn't know it existed. This is your time to see what's out there, so you have that wealth of knowledge of, okay, let's bank that, because I know at some point I'm running into a scenario where this equipment's going to be perfect, and to know it exists is very valuable. So it's interesting to always keep learning what's going on.
Yeah, love it. Well, we're in Nashville next year, so definitely hope to see you there. It's been awesome talking, David, and learning more about KESCO. Is there anything else you want to add before we wrap it up?
No, just excited to be here. Excited to keep learning with the market. I've been in biomass a couple years now, and it's just exciting to see the equipment, see what's going on with it, and see what's next. So, looking forward to next year.
Yeah, me too. Well, thanks so much, David. And to our viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next time.